It is Wednesday, May the 13th, and I am heading out to go camping for 2 nights. It's even hard for me to believe that I finally get to go. I'm going to Eureka Campground at Lake Barkley in Kentucky. So I will start the recording again as I pull into the area. But first I'm going to stop and grab something to eat. I went to the Sirloin Stockade in Murray, Kentucky for lunch. They've got a great buffet there. Prices are good. Asked the manager if I could take some pictures of the buffet, and he said that that would be fine, except he did not want any videos taken. So you'll see there in the pictures what I was able to take. They've got a lot of good food, got a salad bar. This blurry picture is the salad that I got initially. Sorry about that. Got some chicken, steamed broccoli, and coming up next, oh, they had some lasagna and some really good macaroni and cheese. On my way to the campground, I decided to pull off at Kentucky Dam. It's a little windy. Apologize for that. A sailboat. About 2 sailboats. Howdy.
Beautiful scenery.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Where are you from?
I live by Paris Landing State Park,
Okay.
and I'm going camping up here at Eureka Campground, Lake Barkley.
I see.
So yeah.
Now this road here, my map, goes right over and you get to the visitor center on this little road here, right?
I'm guessing this is my first time here too.
Oh, okay. We're from Nebraska.
Oh wow, you all ways away.
Yeah.
You hit it, beautiful weather.
Yes, we did.
The first part of this bridge, but we're actually driving over top of the dam right now, and this takes you to the visitor center. And since I still can't check into my campsite, decided to do a little bit of sightseeing.
stopped recalculating. After 0.1 miles, turn left, then, after 50 feet, turn right.
This is the dam that we drove over. And then they've got a visitor center. It's a neat little walkway that goes down to this island. And I also smell fish. I'm not going to walk down there, but I will show you. There's one guy down there fishing right now. It's really amazing how that water is just swirling. How they've got the trash cans here and it says no fish, and they all smell like fish. Ooh wee, boy, you can really smell the fish. The birds are loving this. I am not much of a fisherman, but I'm guessing. Oh, here's a bird right there, just got him one out of the water. Gonna go up and have a little snack. I am guessing that those fish love to hang out at those outlets, I guess. Because there's a couple of guys down there right now fishing. A whole lot bigger than I thought.
some of the, you can still see some of the road right here as such. In fact, this is back when they started building this road over here. Yes. Afternoon.
Howdy. How are you doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Good. Watching this guy up here on this crane. That would not be for me. I'm not real fond of heights.
Turn left, then, after 50 feet, turn right.
I'm now leaving the Tennessee Valley Authority Kentucky Dam. This is the parking lot. And I'm going to head back up over top of the dam. I'm going to let it go.
Turn right onto Kentucky Dam Road.
Going to let it go ahead and record the whole way. This all looks brand new, and they've turned this into quite a visitor area too, which is really neat. One day maybe I can go to Hoover Dam, but it's just really cool that you can drive right over top of the dam. Side. I'm told that the Tennessee River flows down the center of Kentucky Lake, which is quite interesting. And then when I was looking at the map in there are dams that are all over the place, from, it looks like Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi. Some of the pictures of the map that I took, but you'll be able to see them in the video whenever I get this all done. So back on the road.
After 0.3 miles, turn right, US 641, north, US 62, east, onto United States Highway 641 north. have reached your destination. It is on your right.
Back to more millet.
All checked in. Heading to the site.
Recording started.
And don't pay any mind to that. That is my dash cam. Than I thought it was going to be today. They were saying 75 and it's showing 80 degrees, which is just a tad toastier than I thought. Ooh, okay. Yeah, the people have the site that I wanted. Wanted to do a video now that I've got everything set up. I wasn't going to bore you with hooking up a ladder and throwing a sleeping bag up in the rooftop tent and all that stuff. I did another video where I showed how it opened, and there's a boatload of videos on YouTube about rooftop tents, but let me move around here so you can see this area. I probably used the word beautiful too much, but oh my. So this is my campsite. I think it's actually designed for a pull-through, but I was very lucky to get in. This place is always packed. So yeah. So I'm gonna walk around. I'll go up the ladder. The folks at the check-in were very nice. Even though it was their day off, the lady opened up the little check-in area and got me all checked in and everything. Just really sweet folks. And I talked to them and I said, how long have you been doing this? And they said, this is our 12th year. So that says something. So I'm gonna go up the ladder, show you inside the tent, show you my stuff. Right now it's about 78 degrees, supposed to get down to 50 tonight. Perfect. So I got my sleeping bag and I got my pillow from home and my knee pillow to put between my legs, and yeah, that's a little pee thing in case I have to get up in the middle of the night. I'm getting old. So we'll come around back. And as usual, I brought more stuff than I needed. I think that's just the way it goes. Got the refrigerator and all my camping, cooking gear and everything in there. So one thing I'm going to show you that's a little trick that really helps. If you need to, let me grab it out of here. If you need to reach for something, I don't know if I showed this before. I think my wife got 2 of these things for a couple bucks a piece, but boy, oh boy, that just comes in handy, especially with trying to pull the zippers down on there. And then I watched another guy that tied paracord on his. So campfire's ready. I'm going to walk down to the bathhouse here in a minute, check it out, and that's going to be it for this for now. And then tomorrow I was hoping to do a little bit of it's called POTA. I'm a ham radio operator, and POTA stands for Parks on the Air. Now this isn't an actual POTA park where you can be an activator, but I can be a hunter, and it looks to me like I can set up my antenna probably right over here on the other side of those trees, but I'll do all that tomorrow. Also, I was going to do the trail, but I ran into a gentleman and he said, you better be real careful because they've killed a couple of copperheads on that trail. I think I'm probably going to pass on that. I'm going to take a little stroll down to the bathhouse, a little further away from my campsite than I thought, trying to be quiet because there's people here. And I know some folks aren't real fond of the whole video thing. I do have a DJI Neo 2 drone, but I didn't even ask if you could use them here. I don't think you can. A lot of folks just don't want to have that thing buzzing around them, which I get. I understand. So let's see. Walk up here to the bathhouse. Another thing that I try and do in videos is, because I think this is now going to be my 5th video, I just don't want people's license plates shown. I wouldn't want mine shown at all. So I get that. So it looks like they have a laundromat. My wife and I came here about a year ago and just kind of scoped it out, but I don't remember too much about it. So we have the men's side over here. Yep, that's a man. So it's nice, it's clean. Yeah. 2 stalls and a urinal, 2 sinks. Let's go around to the shower. Nobody's in here right now. Even got a handicap stall and 2 regular stalls. Yeah, it's good. Let's see if there's a hook on the door. I think the best part is the weather's supposed to be unbelievable today, tomorrow. I was going to try and stay a 3rd night, but this place books up so fast that I could get Wednesday night, Thursday night, because people have already got that site scheduled for Friday, Saturday night. But see the laundry room. Yep, laundry. I don't know, is this a ladies? I'll go back here. I don't want to walk in on ladies' room. Last thing I want to do. Okay. No, I'm not going to go in there. Might be the laundry room. Not going to chance it. Don't need to get thrown out of the park. Thought I'd take a walk around the park, see what it's like, the rest of the campsites. Do you know that when you think you have everything packed and you've gone over it 2, 3, 4 times and you go, yep, I'm good to go. Then you get there and then you go, okay, where's the toothpaste? Yep, had a toothbrush. No toothpaste. So I'm not breaking down camp. I guess I'll just scrub extra hard with water 2, 3, 4 times a day. Probably better for you anyway, since all the stuff that's in toothpaste anymore. But yep, so walking along, checking out the campgrounds and all. I love the smell of campfire smoke. So what is camping without a campfire? And this is the time that you put the hot dogs on and the steaks and the hamburgers. That potato wrapped up in aluminum foil. Well, I had a salad for dinner. That was it. A salad. But I wanted a campfire anyway. So there's the campfire. I'm going to sit here and enjoy it and dream about a big juicy steak. Maybe next time. Wow. While I'm enjoying this campfire, have you ever packed stuff for a camping trip? I know you have. And you say, okay, this goes in this container and this goes in that container. And then when you get to your campsite, it's not there. That's exactly what happened. I had one of those igniter things that they use to start charcoal. Couldn't find it anywhere. Found some old matches. Took about 6 or 8 of them to get this lit. I guess the fire starter thing's probably with the toothpaste that I left at home. Crazy. But I'm still enjoying it. Beats sitting at home doing nothing. I could sit around the campfire and do nothing. So enjoy this with me for just a minute or two. Then I'm going to turn it off. It is 5 after 7. Still no bugs out, which is nice. Still not too cold, which is nice. But I have a funny feeling that when I wake up tomorrow, it's supposed to be 50 degrees. It's going to be interesting. It's 7:30 in the morning. My neighbors just pulled out, so I've got a clear shot of the lake again. Slept pretty good, still working on some things. I'm a side sleeper, and the mattress that came with the tent is horrible. Just tell it like it is. So I bought one of those self-inflating mattresses, and it still is not the best. So I'll work on that. There's a little bit of a nip in the air, so I'm going to get up, get moving around. Of course, walk down to the shower house and take care of business there and come back and make some coffee and some breakfast. Got a little campfire going this morning. I'm just a simple person when it comes to breakfast. So I'm gonna heat up some water, coffee, Kodiak oatmeal maple brown sugar. That's it. So I'm reading the instructions on this oatmeal cup, and it says to remove the seal. Okay, pretty simple. Add water and milk to the provided fill line and notch inside the cup. Okay, my eyesight's not the best, but There ain't no notch inside this cup. You see a notch inside the cup? Oh well, play it by ear. Yeah, I know, I'm a bad person. Instant coffee. I got an AeroPress on order. It's supposed to be here when I get back home. So I'll just suffer today with the instant coffee, but at least it's not decaf. Stop it. Just sitting here enjoying the sights. Some things I'm learning about camping. My wife and I used to go camping a long time ago and then kind of got out of it. But we've learned that you have to make do with what you have. Here's a prime example. I forgot my slippers. So I guess you just pull the socks down so they go around your toes to keep your feet warm in the morning. That's okay. Coffee, even though it's instant, better than nothing. It's still just great to be out here. Blue skies, birds flying overhead. I've already wiped it off my car, but they like to poop all over your car here apparently. I guess I'm in Kentucky and they see that I'm from Tennessee, so they're going to dive bomb my car. I'm sure by the time that I get home it'll be whitewashed all over the place. They say it's the simple things in life that you enjoy. I guess they say that, I don't know. But anyway, there was a gentleman walking by the campsite here and we got to talking and I asked him how close a store was and he told me. And I said, oh, okay, well, that's fine. He said, well, what you need? And I told him I thought I packed every single thing that you could possibly want, except toothpaste. He said, well, I got some at my camper and walked down and got me some toothpaste. So, yeah. I'm heading down right now to brush my teeth with toothpaste. Heading out on a journey. Got my walking stick. Gonna walk the campground. I think I mentioned earlier that I was gonna do their trail. It's a little over a mile, maybe a mile and a half, supposed to be an easy trail. But when that gentleman told me that they had killed 4 copperheads in the past couple of days, I guess they're on the move for springtime, I decided I was going to pass on that. As it is, I'm allergic to bee stings, and the last thing that I needed to do was go and run into something like that. So I'm not sure, but I'm guessing that's part of the Tennessee Valley Authority and the Kentucky Dam, but not sure. As you can see, there's some really nice shaded sites here. I think I went the wrong way. That guy told me that there's a slopey hill you go up and then there's a big hill. Looks to me like I took the big hill. This is the entryway to the trail, and as you can see, it's pretty grown over. Another good reason to pass. Ticks are out and about this time of year. This must be where the trail ends. Or it's just a crossover from the road. And it looks like it goes up there. And that must lead to the other place where I took some video. Yeah. I'm coming down into an area that looks like it's more for families, because there's a beach, very small beach, but it looks like if you had a group of people that wanted to camp, then this would be the place, because they're all pretty close together. I'm going to guess that that was about a mile, maybe a little more than a mile loop. And I'm coming back up here on my campsite. I'm going to set up my ham radio gear. I'm not going to go through the whole process because it takes a bit, but I'll show you the end result when it's done. This is a before video of all my ham radio gear. What I take when I go out and do parks on the air. I plan on putting my antenna up right there, and I've got 4 radials. The concern that I have, if this is even going to work, is this. All this power right here. So this could be an absolute waste of time, but I'm going to give it a shot. So, no parks on the air today, and here's why. I don't know if you can hear that, but everywhere I tune, that's what I'm getting. I haven't checked the band conditions, so I don't know if that's part of it or not. This is the setup, which I'll be taking down, by the way. And like I said, here's the culprit right here. Oh, somebody come in. Yeah, somebody came in, but still, that's the only station that I've heard. But this is the culprit right here. There's my antenna. If I had one of those sites over there, right next to the water, I wouldn't be dealing with this. So next time I know I cannot be by that kind of stuff. That would have been a perfect site, or even that one would have been better, because I could have run my coax down in there. Now granted, there's some trees around, but I'm by the water. Anyway, I gave it my best shot. I was hopeful. Kind of sucks. I was hoping to make some contacts, even though I wouldn't be an activator, I'd just be a hunter. But I wanted to show folks that this is what ham radio looks like whenever you're out and about camping. Takes a little bit of time to set up, but that's my rig. Got a battery. In this bag right here is a iPad with a keyboard that I can log in and see where I can make contacts. So, nice try. Gonna break it down, have some lunch. So for today's gourmet lunch, we're having Mountain House Cheesy Pepperoni Pizza Bowl. I have to admit, this is one of the better mountain houses and some Kroger sparkling water. And of course, everybody goes to Buc-ee's. So, pretty disappointed that my ham radio gear wouldn't work with that being right next to me. I had no place to go to set up. People are checking in across the road from me, and that one too. But live and let learn. This is the first time that I have stayed here since I have walked the area. I now know of other sites that aren't quite as popular. So I'll be back. It's a nice campground. I would highly recommend not making a regular meal of this. And I don't do this very often. I was looking at the sodium. This is supposed to be 2 servings. Now, I'm not going to be eating it all. But anyway, 1 serving has 970 milligrams of sodium. I have some visitors. I'm going to try and zoom in here and see if you can see them. Yep, there they are. Let's walk down here a little bit and see if I can get a little closer to them without them attacking me. I don't see any babies, so I'm guessing they'll be fine. It is day 2. I am heading home. Get my little camera adjusted here. So this is the exit of the campground. Overall, I'd say I'm very impressed. It is very nice. Hosts are very nice. They drove by 2 or 3 times. Quiet hour starts at 10 p.m. and I didn't hear anybody doing anything. I think last night I went to bed about 9:15 after the campfire burnt down. So I'm going to stop up here and turn in my little placard that you put in the windshield. They said that they recycle those, so I want to give that back to them. So again, this is the exit. And I'm going to stop right here. So stop. This will probably be the last video I do as I'm leaving the campground, heading home. And it was a great 2 nights. Some of the friendliest folks that you'd ever want to meet. Even had some people that invited me down. Their whole family was there. He was the preacher at a Baptist church, and he saw that I was by myself and said, "Come on down here, we're going to have some good victuals." I said, "Thank you very much." I had a few phone calls to make and was tired, so I just said, "If you see me, you see me." And about 9 o'clock or so, I just decided I was